what I'm describing of life. See, the world is round, and our feelings are interconnected, and they flow together. It always has been, but less and less, but more and more and more. And say if somebody steals something, they change. They shift their eyes and all kinds of stuff. They get nervous as come things happen. What I'm how what I'm describing, how I'm describing it, how is it a story when it's science, logic, history? If something is done to somebody, somebody feels proud. Like having sex. When you have sex, you look different, you feel different. But in some cases, I highly suggest you stay away from it. Highly, 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 highly suggest. They're living in everywhere else but here. Like a dream of a different universe, possibility. It's probably that's probably the woman that they are using for people who attack me. And there are consequences on that too. I guarantee it. It's not just like a oh, in the future, they just have to kill me. And no, you're done. Your life is literally done. Just stay away, maintain, figure out something. Just stay the hell away. Normally, it doesn't work this way because we have alphas all over the world. Just not a definitive, solid, stronger, more spirit like strong and overall strong. There wasn't an overall strong alpha. There's alphas. Think of it like a circle. And I was born a little bit outside the circle, and that's probably where how she feels like. I assume she probably makes you feel like an alpha because she's living in nothing. She's not living in the now. She's not living in the future. She's not. She might be living in her past and like infinitely everywhere else. It's not a good thing. Almost coming full circle now. Let's see what happens. Because I believe connected or disconnected from people who stole and attacked me. Maintain. There's like nothing else. I believe she's living in godlessness territory. Where they are correct. but magic exists. She's living in, I believe, a world in between me and what is, I believe. There's still one more plane. There's lawlessness and lawfulness. Because that's where lawlessness and lawfulness. Because like I said, the law is the will in a way. Lawlessness is a will in a way. Yeah, and soon I'm gonna disable. I'm gonna disrupt electromagnets. I'm not solid everywhere else. There's certain fields that I'll disrupt. Like I said, I'm not a solid though. I will disrupt certain fields though. Like solid as a human, yes, but it's not like being a solid. It's like a solid that flows, kind of like a double slit experiment. But sometimes yes and sometimes no, depending on who is watching it. It's not. See, I'm in between that. See, sometimes I behave like a wave, and sometimes I behave like a lion, depending on who is observing, who is attacking, and who it's about. Like having a conversation and fighting. See, if you're like as a normal person, I'm having a conversation with you. It's linear. Like if you're a bullshitter or boxing, infinity. You get the spectrum. And sometimes it's both. Oh, you don't know? Well, this shouldn't hurt then. Yeah, once I die, it's gonna be everything. Not what you want. Should be interesting. All they do is think of what I think and then flip the script. They take these videos and then rate them and tell them somewhere else, and then, oh, you know what? This is what he said. Why don't they tell everybody? See, this is what I mean. This isn't about me preaching and them stopping it. We're all connected, and this should connect. Whose fault is it? Oh, they want a bunch of people who fucked up in life and want to be forgiven. Some yes and some no. Guess how many times it has to happen for them to want this? Once. And after that, guess how many people are going to want to do this or should want to do this? None. See, from what I learned, you shouldn't be fucking around in dreams and people's souls. Shit happens when you meet them in life. And I integrated myself. I gave myself to God. And the people, that's what they're trying to separate my energy. It's just going to increase it even more. I'm telling you, at this point, there's not much anybody can do. And no, it's not gonna be like Gandhi. Somebody's gonna do bad things. You can't hurt yourself to hurt an innocent person. See, I thought about this when some people hurt themselves to do something that they have to do to somebody that they love, but only because that person is fucking up. No, they're not protecting darkness. Darkness comes about because of the world. They're trying to protect their stupidity. Their right. Their them being right. And to be honest, it's just somebody who wants to probably kill them. And maybe he did a good job. Because they hide in the crowds. They hide in his family. And see, my life will radiate something to dispel them. They're not going to be existing around me no matter what the fuck they do or say. Hopefully they're not astral projecting around me, and hopefully they're not existing invisibly around me. Telling you, I'm gonna disrupt a bunch of energy fields. You might end up somewhere where you don't want to. Too late. See, how I work, it doesn't matter what I say or do or think. When I say it's too late. You're probably locked in that field. Don't fucking go invisible. Don't astral project around me. Because you're locked in. Oh, it was a joke. Look, I'm free now. You're not. It's locked into the soul. That's why I don't care much about what I say or watch what I say, how I say it. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just warning people. What you say is true. Life is real. And you're not the one causing it. You're not the one making it happen. I've been telling you. I usually like tell you things at work. Yeah, they will for a little, but it hurts you in the end. Eventually, no one will want you because you're not even here. You could look however you want, but it's just no one will want you. And it's not nothing. See, it's because they got free. They broke free, or you just broke lost. You thought there was a freaking way out when there isn't. It isn't a cage. It all depends. Your soul, where your soul's at. Did you want to be this little freaking boohoo, cry for me, do this, attack him, and you enjoyed it with your soul? Or did you just live your life and that happened? If you lived your life and that happened, you have nothing to worry about. I'm not attacking anybody. It is what it is. The sun doesn't give anything to anyone. The sun isn't attacking anything or anyone. It's giving life to what gives life, and it burns what it burns. People use a magnifying glass to burn things. It wasn't the sun's fault. It's not the sun's fault that the world rotates and there's shade somewhere. It's not the sun's fault that there's shade. It's something that just is. It gets complicated.